Today we will learn from the book Million Dollar Habits, Proven Power. Practices to double and triple your income, written by Brian Tracy, published by Bookish Treasures. Hello friends, you are warmly welcome. On our channel, where we bring for you inspirational stories, book summary, and life-changing habits. Often said, it turns out that the more successful people you are, you spend as much time together as you do yourself. These things lead to success. That's right, because it's compatible. Our complexion also becomes similar. Imagine if you knew the habits of successful people. What will happen if you go? Believe me, the change you will see, what you will see within yourself is nothing less than a miracle. Will happen because the person who adopts these habits takes it and no one can stop it. Habits can be difficult to form, but the real victory is to stick to habits firmly. These are the same people who in their life. If we achieve big goals, let's start this exciting journey today. Do and know about those habits, about which we also get stairs to success. We can talk today to help you climb. We'll make a book that will change your life. $1 Million Habit can change, but friends, before we proceed further, if you are new to our Bookish Treasures channel, then please visit our channel, subscribe, and press the bell icon. Don't forget to watch our every new video, get notifications, and enjoy your life. If you can see it changing, then come without any delay. Let's start today's summary. When you every day, if you exercise, sometimes in a day you doesn't make you healthy, but one day you will definitely. Health gets better just like that when you do it every day. If you eat outside food, then you don't know. Feel like you're getting fat, but a few years after, when you look at your old photos, so you realize that every day that food, what impact has it had on your health? I don't know how many things we do every day, so we feel whether they are good or bad, that the result of that small work is nothing special. But we forget that in that small, by continuing to do the work, we learn. How far back or forward can the example go? For if a person is always on the internet, search for items of information and find one should always search for entertainment though. Looks like they are both on the internet, are using, but it's 10 years old. After all, the difference between them is very big. So if you want that you long, if you stay successful and healthy, then spend your every day. Try to identify the habits of this. Try to see that work ahead of you, whether he is carrying or behind. See whether he decide after whether the work is good or bad. Do what you should do every day, or not. For example, if you are doing new work, then question yourself that if you do this work for the next 10 years, if you keep doing it continuously, then what will it do to you? This way you can find out what the effect will be, whether you should do it or not. If most of your income is good, spend on buying gadgets or luxuries. If yes, then it is obvious that you should give yourself rest. And even after 10 years, you are the same. We'll earn as much money as we are earning today, but if you earn most of your income yourself, to make you more intelligent than before, or then spend it to invest somewhere. So obviously 10 years from now, maybe you do too much by doing too little. Successful people must be earning money while sleeping. When I wake up, I think only about the one who they need it every minute of every day. Successful people try to achieve that thing. Think about what they want, and this is why he always takes such decisions that takes them to their goals, while unsuccessful people think the exact opposite. They always feel that what they want them, but can't get them. In short, if you say unsuccessful, then only complain. If we live and blame others, then what will you become? The choice is yours. Here we are one. Let's take the example of how many of our thoughts. You can become powerful if you believe that every year you keep the goal of earning lakhs all the time. Do you think about how you will earn this amount? Make yourself more productive. No matter what you want in your office, no matter how the economy is doing, you are that 5. Now you will earn lakhs of rupees if you earn 10 lakhs. If you have a goal, then how will you be in any Now, if you want to earn this kind of money, then accept it. Even if you have lost your job, you can find a new job. Will you find it or do some business, because you have to earn that 10 lakh somehow. So imagine how amazing your life is. Maybe your biggest dream. Think about it and make it your goal. Just think that you will achieve your goal. This is your master program for success. The most important habit of success is self-discipline is the habit that makes you do what you need to do no matter what. Whether you feel like it or not, it's like a muscle. You become strong with practice. Habit of self-discipline through practice. Become stronger, and the more inside you, the more self-discipline you gain, the better you will be. Life will become better. High income will be fulfilling. Job, good health, a loving family. You spend a lot of leisure time together. All this. Yours may be one for the other. Effective logo will not have to be sacrificed. Adopt some effective habits, which makes him an all-rounder in every field of life. Makes it with their professional life. Personal life is also wonderful like. For example, let us take Giovanni who, Brian Tracy's advanced coaching and have a client in the mentoring program. What Brian did to Joni and to each of his clients. Promise that those people will double in life. You will have double enjoyment along with earning. Jenny doesn't believe this at first. He thought it couldn't happen. How will your income double if you work? Would you rather sit at home and have fun? Working in financial companies since Monday. He was in the office for 12 hours a day till Saturday. She works so she has two of her own. No time for children and husband. He used to feel stressed all the time. And the biggest problem was that he did not understand. I couldn't figure out what the solution was. When he said all this to Brian, Discus, Brian was the first to give it told to make a list. This is the list of those tasks, which Jenny had to do within a month. Brian had a total of 16 tasks on his list. Asked him which work is on this list. Whatever you do all day, your company. Yanni will give a big benefit to a big girl. After Brian put his finger on the task, asked him to tell task number 2 and 3. So Yanni chose the 3 most from the list. Show the important tasks and see that list. Brian said these 3 tasks without any reason. It is your responsibility at 90. It meant that on the remaining 13 tasks, i.e. 10, the tasks were such that they were relevant, i.e. were there, but my mother loved them more, was giving importance, and because of this he was not able to enjoy my family life. She could have got these tasks done by others also. Johnny noticed Brian's words and I thought he was right then. He went to the boss and asked him for help. Johnny told him that if he quit his job, maximum focus on those 3 related tasks. If you do this, then you can get very effective results. The boss agreed to his request, and now it gives better results in work than before. Performed all 3 tasks very brilliantly. After completing 2 months as office hours also, now the normal 8 hours of work has changed. She also does that from Monday to Friday. Brian. Johnny has fulfilled his promise. Income also doubled, and he had more money to support his family. Now he has more time for his children and spend quality time with her husband, which gives him great relief from success. The key is in your hands. Today you are where you were before. Is also there, and the reason for this is only you yourself. Your current situation, your past actions. Now if you are the result of choices and decisions, also dreaming of becoming very successful. If so, then know that this dream can come true. Everything is in your hands. Believe me, there is no limit for this. It is another matter that, if you consider yourself limited, then no one can help you. You are on your own. You can control all this on success. Your thoughts, your words, and your actions. It depends on what you do in life from today, are going to apply to your daily life. At 95, there are tasks which are your habits, and successful people practice successful habits. If you repeat this thing to them every day, then they will. This is what makes you different from others. Remember to start with success habits, that we get rid of our bad habits. can and practice good habits can bring George Washington, who was the first president of the USA when he was a teenager. He read a book, The Rules of Civility and Decent Behavior. He adopted all the 110 rules of this book, had written down everything in a small notebook. Every day, they read these rules, and one by one, he used to practice because of this book. Good habits developed in them, and this, since his teenage years, he has. When I started practicing the rules then, as long as they grow up and go into politics, it's fine. Habits had become a part of his daily life. In applying these good habits, it was not difficult at all, so you also practice and repeat, then your good habits will develop automatically. How would you like to be remembered? How will people remember you after you're gone? Well, it depends on your today. On character, when you leave this world, people say good things about you, and to think well, it is important that you pay attention to today's behavior so that as much as possible, help others as much as you can. You can build good relationships. Alfred Nobel was the founder of the Nobel Prize. A long time ago, something happened to him that his whole life changed. His brother, Stockholm newspaper, had died. He made a mistake in obituary. Alfred's name instead of Alfred's brother gave the impression that many people thought that Alfred is dead. He was a chemist and he was the inventor who created dynamite. Alfred wrote in obituary, Nobel was an inventor who created gunpowder, was created, and because of which the whole world. There was a war and many people died. Newspaper. This mistake of the people was a big mistake for Alfred. When the wake-up point was formed, he thought about the future. He felt that people always remember him as a person, will remember because of which millions of people. But Alfred didn't want that. People remember him as a villain. And from that day onwards, he did good works. Started doing so that when he dies, people should remember their goodness. Alfred has achieved a lot in a successful career. Earned money, didn't have any kids, so he established the Nobel Prize. Such a person is eligible for the Nobel Prize this year. World Peace Literature, or did some great work in the field of science. Nobel Prize winner gets prize money. Along with this one, also gets a lot of respect and fame. Alfred Nobel by newspaper mistake. Even today, I got a chance to become a better person. His legacy continues and continues to be fulfilled. The world knows there's another good habit. Reading biographies of successful people. You can learn a lot from them, you know? Let us see how these great people adopted. Improve your character and how. Become an expert in their field. Extraordinary life stories you will love. Habit of reading will motivate our life. Brings many positive changes in. We have to learn those values from books, which is found in the lives of successful people. Do you know that are about 20 million neurons in the brain, and each of these neurons remains. We are connected to 200 Hz neurons. In daily life, only one of these neurons, only a small portion is used. Now think about it. How many chances do you have that you not using yet, but successful? People make full use of these possibilities. And you can too. Laziness and average life. There's still time to get out of your life. Can bring about the desired changes in your. What kind of thoughts come to mind? What do you think about most of the time? Understand that your thoughts change your destiny. You may attract the same things. Are the ones you keep thinking about. If you always talk about money and success, if you think you will get such opportunities which will give you a chance to earn money. On the contrary, if no one is always safe from accidents or illnesses, when he thinks about it, that's what his life is about. Becomes part so always positive. Think, control your thoughts, and leave negative thoughts forever. Give your brain practice and repetition. Think only positive things and you first. Brian will feel happier and more successful than. Tracy's story is an example of this. The family was very poor and his father, Brian, did not have a stable job because of this. He had to work from the age of 10. mowed dry leaves from neighbors' lawns, picked up and also distributed newspapers. He paid for his own food and clothes. When he was a teenager, he raised a small. I worked as a dishwasher in a hotel. Brian himself scrubbing pots and pans. The lucky ones believed in the importance of money, understanding that he studied high school, decided to leave and earn money. He worked in many factories and construction sites, and worked in big farms for 20 years. Brian became a salesman at the age of various types of visits to homes and offices. Their condition was that they sold the products of, were dependent on sales even for their food. One night, when they rested in their boarding house, they were wondering why this happens, that some salesmen make a lot of sales, and some salesmen do not sell at all. The next morning, Brian started a habit that changed his life. This habit was to learn the habits of successful people and apply them in your life one day. He mustered courage and, who is the number of successful sales agent you ask for? People who use technology always. Let's buy something, Brian asked. That agent told him a secret which Brian also tried it with his customers, and then their customers also all their products. Brian started taking many things related to sailing. Apart from starting to read books, he used to go to sales seminars and he also used to listen to audio lectures. Also learned and immediately implemented this new habit. Because of this, they started making a lot of sales and they also got promotion. Now they are sales. What Brian had learned when he became a manager, share it with your team members and help those people to improve too. Success is not a coincidence. It is your thoughts. It is the result of habits and hard work. If you too improve your habits and positive thinking, if you adopt, then success will also be yours and a healthy one. And who doesn't like a fit body? Would like to have a healthy body that Brian to get rid of every disease. Tracy gives a simple advice. Names of 3 white poisons have been mentioned from which we stay away. This is sugar, salt, and white. Flour, i.e. Flour John in an office in Florida. He is a fan of Brian Tracy. One day he wrote a letter to Brian and told that he has been listening to their audio for many years. He has been listening to Brian's lectures, applied all the advice due to which today his life is so good that he goes from homeless to rich. John has become a man after 10 years of hard work, become a top manager in your company. However, he confronts Brian about one of his problems. One solution, actually John is overweight. She tried many different diets, but it didn't matter, and then 3 white poisons from Brian's audio lecture. Heard about, he studied them, and strictly followed the guidelines. She gained 20 pounds in just a few months. John has lost weight and is now slimmer than before. His self has become trim and active. Esteem also remains high. He has become so fit. He has to change his entire Vadra ever since he cut out sugar salt from his diet. And the white floor has been removed since then its body. And many positive changes have come in life. If we want a fit body, then we need all kinds of, from processed food or first food and junk. Should stay away from processed and junk food. Sugar and salt are in very high levels, which is harmful for our body and mind. You are destined to be successful in your career. Whatever you can do for it, do it with full dedication and work hard, adopt good habits, and move forward one day with positive thoughts. This will definitely come when, on the strength of your hard work, positive will touch the heights of success. Thinking people always find new ways to achieve success. Opportunities arise. About 5,000 Americans were millionaires in 1990, and in 2000 this number increased to 50 lakhs. Many of these people have gone beyond millionaires. The most important thing is to become a billionaire. It was that all these people, through their hard work and struggle, any of them became rich on the basis of the family was not rich. These people were different. Some well-educated people came from a background. Some were even with very simple education. Many of these people moved forward from other countries. They came to America in search of work, people without any special help or skill, on the strength of one's hard work and good habits. A good habit to achieve success that you start. What we can do is save the experts. Believe that habits shape our lives. If you give a part of your income every month, if you save the part, then you will soon see it in will make it a part of daily routine. Suppose your monthly income is Rs.00, then $20,000 can be set aside for savings. These savings are deposited in a secure account. Do it and forget about spending it. Go and spend your expenses with the remaining Rs.000. After months, you will calculate your expenses in this amount. You will learn to adjust if you want, and you can try to save more yourself. Challenge yourself to increase your savings every month. Let's say in the beginning you increase say 500 rupees a month, and then gradually increase it. You can increase it to Rs.000 after 2 years. This will save you 48 Hajj passes, one step closer to financial freedom. This kind of hard work will take positive thinking and, with good habits in your life, can achieve success and prosperity. There are 3 great habits that can help you in improving all your. The first habit can improve relationships. Acceptance means accepting others. Do this especially for parents, spouse, and children. It is very important for him to be as he is. Learn to accept them as they are and change them. Don't even try to make up for their weakness. Accept them as they are. Learn to love. Love has no conditions. The qualities of the person you want. And love acceptance with imperfections. You have a simple way of organizing a show. Smile the people who are imported into your life. Smile whenever you see them. Make them feel that you are happy to see them. Be great in a good relationship. It is very important to pass the doodle so. Say thank you to your family and friends. Don't forget God for your every day. Be thankful that He gave you good health. You have a job and 2 meals a day. I am getting it and your family is safe. Say thank you to your partner for his attention. Let us also say thank you to our children. Every person when he does his homework. Say thank you to someone who helped you in some way or the other. The third habit that helps is praise. To do means compliant. He feels very good when you give him tips. People not only feel positive after hearing praise. Let's perform even better. Gives it some boomerang effect. If you send positive energy, then your positive energy also comes back nearby of people's work or their special quality. Praise if someone is hard-working or if the time is punctual, then it should be fulfilled. Give compliments. By giving compliments, you help others. Make you feel comfortable and then have a relationship. It becomes easy to maintain, but praise. Always do it politely so that they feel that you really impressed once I own it. Make a habit, and then you will feel positive every day. Henry Ford said that in life, to be successful, it is important to know that what work were you born for, and do that. If you love your work, you will earn more and progress faster. This is a simple and effective formula. According to Viktor Frankl, there are 4 types. Jobs are the first to learn and do. It is difficult in accounting like other which. Difficult to learn, but easy to do like. Learning software programming, third Joe. Easy to do, but hard to do like wood. Cutting forts that are easy to learn and do. Every person has a special talent. And when that work becomes your livelihood, then success is certain. Brian Tracy Moore. Your career with the habit of taking responsibilities. He achieved success faster than his manager, constantly asking for challenging work, and gave excellent performance this time. His habit got promotion and better income. He is considered an important person in the company, and they achieve their dreams. It is important to have a clear understanding of achieving life, habits that you should have in your life and work. You should adopt this habit according to your purpose and helps in better understanding of goals. You are completely sure about your objective. It is important to know that what do you want your customers to achieve? How much would you like to give from your work? If your goals are to make profits, Only if you are clear you will be able to take right decisions. For example, a personal objective is maybe more time with your family. Spend and keep them happy if it's your. If you have purpose, then you can make every decision of your life. According to this purpose, you will take your. You can set similar goals in work also, like your customers are the best, providing products and services that will help you every year. It is clear that profits will increase by about 15%. Will take you on the right path and will ensure that you do not deviate from your goals. In this way, keep your objectives and goals clear, lead you to success in your work and life. The people who will be the first to achieve success will go to their clear and concrete in every area of life. Make goals they know what they want to achieve and they have a clear. Planning is done by two successful people at the right time. They know how to use their day. Plan in advance and important. They give priority to tasks and time. 3. Avoid destructive activities. Successful people are always learning new things. Read books to learn things. Go to seminars and talk to experts. They seek advice, share their knowledge and skills. For successful people keep increasing their. They take care of their health regularly, exercise regularly, and eat right, and also take care of your mental health. They believe that a healthy body and with the mind they can be more productive. 5. Successful people always think positive. They focus on solutions rather than problems. Focus their thinking on positive, due to which they face difficulties. Be able to easily and achieve your goals. These habits keep growing and you too can lead us toward success in life. I hope you liked this book summary.